Moi Nuna, Ego. This is probably like 2 years ago, and Gumo like we still not got the mole. I think she knew, and we're shy because like we need meat, protein, and stuff, and I had like a meat withdrawal. So, and I was in the midst of starting my shaman journey, and the lady at the time that I used as my sipu, she did a spiritual cleansing. They said that, you can't eat meat or whatever, so I didn't eat meat for 5 days. You're not supposed to eat meat for 7 days. So I didn't eat meat for 5 days, and I was going through a meat withdrawal. So I was cleaning, I didn't work. I couldn't be around people. I couldn't eat meat, couldn't do a lot of stuff, so I just stayed home and just like cleaned and did whatever I need to do. And then the fifth day of the cleansing, I felt super drained, so I went to lay on my bed and I had like the Golden Girls on, and I usually watch TV shows on my phone, and so that morning I just happened to have the Golden Girls on, and I was listening to it. I couldn't even watch it. My eyes were just like so tired, so I just closed my eyes and listening to the Golden Girls, and all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, like I saw like two two images, like two spirits that one was, I knew that one was a male, one was a female, because the male didn't have his a veil to cover his face, and the female had a veil, and they looked like a empress and an emperor, like one of those Chinese emperors and empress. And the emperor was like, he's actually the king, and he was talking to me, and he was like, and I was thinking to myself, like, am I hallucinating or is this real? Like, am I going crazy here? And 그다 no, like that to him, and he was like, no, and I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, this is not real. I'm hallucinating. I'm going through a meat withdrawal. Like, it was just like it felt so real, but like I was just hallucinating. And he was like, "Good meantime, you today no cái nãy στον chân luôn chú thằng từ cái sự nhau ấy luôn chú thằng." He was speaking Hmong to me too, and he looked Chinese. I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I'm really going nuts here. And so he was telling me that, I came down for 구역 주민차이, and he's like, 구역 주민차야, 구역 가거는 주거 루짜이 주거 루용 구역 오거 듣리 두노, 그 비거 듣리 두노, 다시노 거 따나나, 내가 지도 오거 듣리 두노, 루빵 루떼 루쳐, 루빵 또 님라떼, 같이 rồi thọ có cho khổ nọ khổ chỉ sợ còn tu á có mua lần có giờ khổ nọ khổ chỉ sợ còn tu lần đó bữa thọ có xí là ấy có ý mình ở đầu trong vòng rồi chế hù của bố lùi nhỏ tổ cho đến cho dài lùi thọ bố sầu còn tu á ấy bố sợ tao chú có nhỏ lùi bán tôi điểm là tế nữa like that to me, and I was like có giờ cụ gì but then like he looked like a statue, one of my statues that I bought from this Hmong store over at Como. And I had the statue for 12 years. He looked identical to that statue. And I was like, but you look like the statue outside. I had a statue outside. And he was like, yeah, to hỏi cho cụ mà cụ don't chỉ cụ tao mua bộ nội dung là mà chỉ tao lục khác có chỉ tao chỉ cái gì nhồi chỉ tao lục khác có mà nó có bao cô ta ấy con học của chị tôi hỏi của nào đó người ta yeah cái này này cô ta chẳng của nào chỉ bút của nào luôn chứ một của bút á người ta, and my dad was like sao tôi chạy sinh nhung á ấy có chỉ cái nào chỉ tao bút cái nào luôn chứ một có bút mà thôi tôi có ôn có biết có còn đến này có ôn đến 我個對你努正了一想這個哪嘛不個哪弄這麼啊 like that to me. And I was like, okay. And he started telling me about, like, my past lives, what happened, like why I came down. And he didn't tell me that I came down for love, but he told me that, it wasn't forced. I wanted to come down. That's why I came down. And they didn't really want me to come down, but I was, so devastated that I wanted to come down. So they finally let me come down, and I had to go through all the excessive trainings with Nagoka Ying and so many. I went through like maybe 7 or 8 different schools for training, spiritual training, so I come down. But that's all he told me, and excuse me, and so I had to learn the rest, and that's how I started my spiritual journey. My parents came down, my spiritual parents came down, and tell me who I was and why I needed to start my journey and why I am ready, because all my kids are grown. I don't have anybody to nag on me, to set me back, or to hold me back. And I am ready, and I can start with, my conscience being all cleared, because whatever I need to do or whatever karma that I need to, go through, I went through all that already, and I'm pure now, so I can start my journey. I hope that helps.